A golf cart over here. Hopefully it doesn't roll into the water, right? Shout out to everybody who signed up for the membership. I appreciate you guys. So, I just like to come down here, reflect. It's like, my mind's too busy. I just want to get back to the house, get on the laptop. Check out that old truck. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the channel. And with the monthly stocks pick club, I'm really just using Joel Greenblatt's magic formula. But I'm doing some of my own due diligence and trying to decipher between ones that appear to be winners and are really just value traps. Check out that property over there. Look, on the water, you see it? I think it's probably like 12 million. One over here just sold, I think, for 16 million. I think it's the one with the irrigation on. I don't know if you guys ever seen the golf cart. It's matte black. I got some aftermarket wheels on it. It's stretched a little bit so we can fit everybody on it. And the headlights light up with different colors. I never use it though. The sports steering wheel. All right, I gotta get back to the house. My wife's gonna go run. She's training for the Tokyo Marathon. And then I'm gonna work on the laptop while I have the baby with me. I'm learning this new way. Young grasshopper, I'm learning a new way. First, let's cruise down here. So I have the baby with me, but I'm learning little tactics, like I've got her in a little chair and I'm rocking her with my foot while I'm checking out my analytics and talking to the employees. Holy cow, off-road. Jeez Louise. Gotta loosen up the suspension. See what we got going on down. What kind of riffraff we got under the bridge. We got some trash bags. I don't see any riffraff. Neighborhood watch, TDP. Neighborhood watch. Holy hell, they had some riffraff. All right, now I'm gonna do dishes. Now diaper duty. The grind is real. Back to baby duty. I'm done working on the laptop. Now I gotta take this out. I'm gonna take this dog with me. All right, buddy, we got to get in the 911, and we got to get in there quick. Come on, get in the Batmobile. We got to go. There's no time. Come on, jump in there. All right, we got to get in. We got to go. Watch out, buddy. You're messing up the upholstery. Guys, about to play basketball. He's pumping the ball up. We're about to get out here on the courts and go for it. I hit the front lip coming over a speed bump. We heard a huge crack, but I looked underneath. Everything looks fine. I literally thought I cracked the front lip. I'm playing basketball. Holy. Now here, my wife just went to Costco and bought a bunch of stuff in bulk. Save money. Whew. We're putting in a telephone pole out front of our house. Whew. Out here playing basketball. Look, it's NBA 2K with WWE glasses on. Got everything inside. All right, guys, now I'm getting in the truck. You see the mulch is all over the place. That's from basketball. All right, getting in this truck, getting on the road. It smells fishy out here. Sometimes if it smells fishy, because we live on an island, woo, sometimes it's what's it called? Red tide. We get red tide down here. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's like algae bloom. And it smells, it kills all the fish. Sometimes it gets really bad. Man, these cars are dirty, all of them. I need to clean it. All right, guys, back at the house. From one thing to the next, right? I gotta figure out time to work so I can get the money coming in so I can pay the bills. This is why it's good to keep your expenses low. I'm listening to that book again, The Black Swan. It's almost like our ignorance is more important than our knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm like, oh, this is everything's gonna be perfect. And then things you don't know are gonna happen. This is what makes things hard. I like what he says in that book. He says, your competitors are gonna show you what you don't know. I like that. What up, guys? 5:48 a.m. Alright guys, I'm back in the 911. Still haven't cleaned this thing. I got a bag full of products back there. I'm gonna photograph. I'm gonna go find like a spot. Well, first I'm going to the gym, then I'm gonna go find a spot to take pictures of the products. Then I'm gonna go work because I want to try to mess around with TikTok shop actually. It's a brand new Florida morning. I'm out here by the pool. I'm about to just go out here in the pool. Psych. I'm holding the baby. Walking around out here trying to get her to stop crying. It's a brand new day though. Hey you guys, I started a monthly stocks picks club. Sign up to the club. I'm not showing you the 911 like I'm showing you. Oh, sign up to the club and I'm gonna show you some great stocks. I'm down and out, dude. I never make money with stocks. But I'm following Joel Greenblatt's magic formula. So I'm thinking this time things might be different. So what I'm doing is high earnings yield, high return on capital stocks in the United States. I might switch it up and do some foreign stocks, but mainly in the United States. But over time, that strategy's proven to work. As you can see, I said it's not all that it looks. I got a cracked windshield, I got nails in the tires, I got a park brake that's not working, and I'm trying to get you guys to sign up to this club so I can pay my bills. All right, guys, I'm back on the streets. I just wiped the 911 down a little bit, just a quick wipe down, a quick little car wash. So I'm feeling new, feeling fresh. All I need now is a haircut and a new pair of shoes. Man, I can remember when I was in high school, I get some new shoes and a white t-shirt and some jeans. I remember thinking I was like, I should be on the cover of GQ. I probably look more like QG with the white tee and my big DC skate shoes. Now I'm gonna try to hit the gym real quick. You can see I got the oil change maintenance light on. I'm kind of happy about that because it's pushing me to get this tire fixed. If you guys are new to the channel, it's a 2020 911 Carrera S, but we've got nails in the tires. So much damn construction's going on. I'm blaming somebody. I am getting older. So much damn construction, got nails in the tires, but that is what it is. So it's gonna push me to get the nails. If it sounds like I'm in a wind tunnel, it's because I got the AC on full blast because we're in Florida, dude, and it's so hot out right now. Holy cow, it's hot. So if you're new to the channel, I'm trying to figure out a way to get to financial freedom through investing, mainly in undervalued stocks and dividend stocks. I love the tech, I love the AI stuff. I'm immersed in that. I do e-commerce, so I use all that stuff. I like it. I just don't like buying when things are priced for perfection, but I could be wrong because these could be long-term strong compounders, and that's really the name of the game. So the game isn't trying to time the market. You know, they say it's like time in the market. So I don't really try to time anything either, but I am using Joel Greenblatt's magic formula to try to pick winners. Just 1 to 2 stocks a month, which is already hard to find undervalued stocks 1 to 2 a month, honestly, because his formula only worked with a basket of stocks, like 20 to 30. So you have to accumulate the basket over the year, the first year. And then the following year, you continue to accumulate more as you sell the losers before a year and you sell the winners a little after a year for tax purposes. But if you guys want to follow along and join me doing that, I have the monthly stocks picks club. It helps support the channel too. Plus I'm doing member only videos in there. So I'll have all kinds of behind the scenes stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to show yet. Let me know what it is you want me to film in there. Alright guys, I made it to the gym. I'm about to use Parkinson's Law up in here. I'm going in and I'm getting out. Quick. Porsche's looking kind of shiny. If you guys don't know, it's black PPF. Oh look, the front's all got marks all over it. I gotta wipe it. Alright guys, I just finished at the gym. I am tired, but I don't want to complain. If I start complaining, I feel like I'm planting negative seeds in my mind, and I'm going to operate that way all day. So I'm feeling pumped up. I'm in denial. But guess what? I don't know what. But they can't stop you if you believe in yourself. So I'm headed to a Starbucks to get a venti iced Americano. Turn things around. It's like, that's probably the last thing I need, right? I don't even know if you guys can hear me because I'm wearing my headphones and I'm on Bluetooth. No, so I'm heading to Starbucks. I'm gonna go work on my new referral program. I had the referral program set up for years. I was on referral candy for a lot of years as an app on Shopify. And then I deleted it one day because I had an issue with it. It was getting annoying. And I switched to Talkable, which is another app. But referral candy stepped their game up. They wrote me and I checked it out and I switched back. So I set up a referral program for our customers, and today I'm going to work on setting up the affiliate program for regular people, and then I'm going to work on getting my TikTok shop set back up because I disconnected it because I signed up with a bunch of agency campaigns to get affiliates to promote our products, and for some reason, even though I set it up to only talk to people that are 100,000 plus followers, it allowed pretty much I did something wrong, but pretty much allowed everybody to get a free product that wanted a sample that was part of the agency. So it got a little messy. So I'm gonna work on that too. Basically getting attention from other people, going out and talking to people for me. Word of mouth is extremely powerful. So if you can take the time to set up some kind of campaign, do it. Man, I wish I was selling a product on here because I'd set up word of mouth on here and I'd pay people for bringing people so I could sell the product, a course or something, but I'm not really selling anything. All I have is the monthly stocks picks club. But what in the world's going on? Why is it beeping at me? Oh, it thinks there's a person in my passenger seat because I have the laptop next to me. But yeah, if you guys ever wanted to make money like that from YouTube, you guys check out WHOP, W-H-O-P, and you can clip people's content, bring them views, and they pay you. A lot of people set up campaigns with a certain amount of with a certain budget, and then let's say, for example, I make $15 per 1,000 views. Well, I'm willing to give you $3 of the 1,000 views. Do you get what I'm saying? If you get me 1,000 views. So, but this isn't 1,000 views on my channel. This is 1,000 views in general, like on a clip, like on a TikTok profile or a YouTube short. You take the long form content, you can clip it. But check out WHOP, W-H-O-P, because that's something people can do too. If you notice, all I'm trying to do is wake up every day, just be with my family, have time freedom, try to stay halfway healthy, and figure out a way to create streams of income. So one day when I can't work or something happens in my family or something, I can just rest a little bit. Because right now I'm not resting at all. You know, I'm listening to the book The Black Swan again, and they talk about like how we make projections, and like in the book they've analyzed a lot of the projections people have made. Or for example, like a war can start and then they have a prediction of, oh, it's probably going to end by this date. If you look back at all that data, half the time it's all completely wrong. Nobody has any idea. It's really the unknown that we should be worried about, not the stuff we know. Like he talks about in the first chapter, I think it's called Umberto's Library. It's like the anti-library. This guy had 30,000 books in his library, and he would have two groups of people. Some that would come in and say, wow, you're so smart, how many of these books have you read? And then the group that says, wow, how many of these haven't you read? You know what I mean? Like, what do you not know? Like, we try to represent what we know by like showing what we've done or something like that. But think about what we don't know. That's what I'm worried about. What do I not know? Something's gonna bite me. You know what I mean? But the point of this is, what I'm saying is, we are assuming that like our government's gonna have our Social Security, and you're gonna just have Social Security checks coming in, and you're gonna be fine because you didn't save anything your whole life, and you just didn't care about it or pay any mind to it. But one day you're gonna be old, and you're gonna be like, what in the hell did I do? When you start to learn about the power of compounding and the rule of 72 and time in the market, you're gonna be like, what did I do? And it's gonna be too late. That's why you need to start right now, stacking whatever you can. Not to get rich, not to have fancy things, not to live beyond your means, but so you have something, a nest egg. Like they say, if everybody could max out their Roth every single year for the first like 5 years of their income producing life, like some people can start a Roth early because their parents have a business and they give them income. You can't have a Roth IRA unless you have income. Report income to the IRS. Well, if you start the first 5 years and you can max out the Roth the first 5 years, that's your baseline, that's your foundation, that's you building your house on rock, not on sand. You know what I mean? if all else fails in life, you've got your overtime, that $5,000 you put in, $6,500, whatever the max is per year. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a Roth IRA is a tax-deferred account, or gross tax-free. So you put the money in, and when you take it out, you don't have to pay taxes on it. So it's pretty powerful. But the power is in it sitting there for a long time and compounding and doubling over time. Not you putting it in at the last minute of your life. The power is in the time. That's like, if there's like inputs into the equation, the most powerful input is the length of time. And I know nothing about math, so for me to understand this, it's so basic. Just look it up. The law of compounding. I'm a hippo with a tie on, and I can understand that we should be doing this. Whether it's a Roth, a taxable account, whatever, just start investing and don't touch it. Like Charlie Munger says, the first rule of compounding, don't interrupt it unnecessarily. I like that quote a lot because I don't listen, or that rule, it's one I didn't follow for years, and now I look back and I'm like, that was one of my biggest mistakes, was tinkering and touching and swapping from one thing to the other. And this applies to every single asset class. Crypto, everything, dude. Just buy it. Act like you're a collector. I like collectors because at least they got something to live for. They got something they're into, something they stand for. So start collecting, whatever it is, but make sure it's an asset that goes up in value over time. All we're trying to do is store our money through time without it eroding. It's like that, I'm so dumb. It's the physics, it's in physics. Energy it's never created or destroyed, it just changes form. So it's like, we're just walking energy. And then you're working, you're taking that energy. It's just changing form. You're transferring your time for money. They give you the money, now you have to figure out, where am I going to put this money? But while you're holding that trash cash, some guy's got a printer and he's printing dollars every second, making the money you're holding worth less. So you want to quickly get rid of it and exchange it for, you want to change the form of the energy into something that can not erode through time. So a lot of people are thinking now it's Bitcoin. Gold has been proven to hold the purchasing power over time. The one variable with gold is Elon Musk says he's going to land on a meteor and rain gold down on the earth. It'll be worthless, but I don't know if that's true or not. So we got to figure out, how are we going to exchange our trash cash, our energy that we took. We exchange our time, physical labor or mental labor. We change the energy into cash. Now we got to change the cash energy into something that doesn't go down in value. Because there's this crazy guy that's got a printer and they're just printing it nonstop, making it worth less and less every day. So some people put it in real estate. They put it in art. They put it in gold. They put it in stocks. They put it in cryptocurrency. You know, whatever it is, pick your ride, whatever it is you want. Pick your road, whatever road you want to take. All right, guys. See, sometimes I think about the energy I'm dispersing making these videos. They say you're like a battery. You wake up and the people, place, where you put your energy, the people, places, and things you put your energy is going to determine where you are tomorrow. So I've been putting the energy into making these videos, and you see, what do I see? I see the subscriber count going up. It's because the energy. I'm changing form of the energy. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Bath and Body Works, BBWI stock ticker, high return on capital, high earnings yield, but not a real high earnings yield, and not a real high 13% return on capital, so it's not that great. It could be a sleeper stock. It's not on the stocks picks list though. If you guys want to know what stock is, join. I might actually add another one in August, so I might have 2 in August. But if you want to join, just go to any description in any video and there's a link, or the main channel, it says join. But I appreciate anybody following the channel, helping me out, and I just appreciate you guys. It's cool. We're building like a community, you know what I mean? But I need to go in here. I gotta try to buy some stocks. I haven't bought anything in like 2 days. Usually I'm buying something every day, a little bit, even if it's 1 share of SCHD, something to increase my income. But sometimes you got to grab life by the horns. You can't let life bounce you around and your circumstances determine who you're going to become. You got to make a plan, stick to it, and show them what you're going to be. Prove them wrong. Everybody's trying to count us out. They're all counting you out right now. You got to prove them wrong.
Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on.